Well, here we go again, section 9.1. Today we're talking about the Theorem of Pythagoras, otherwise known as the Pythagorean theorem. So let's review parts of a right triangle. Right? In a right triangle, the side opposite the right angle is called the hypotenuse. Here, it's indicated with the length C. See that right there? It's opposite the right angle. The other two sides are legs, here with lengths A and B. So the legs are the two shorter sides of the right triangle. And of course, the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. In other words, leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. Remember that the Pythagorean theorem only works for right triangles. Here's an interesting way to visualize the Pythagorean theorem. So let's look over here at A. We can see that that square A, or A squared, has 16 squared units. The B square has 9 squared units, and the C square has 25 squared units. Well, obviously, 16 plus 9 equals 25. So this is an interesting visualization that shows that the Pythagorean theorem holds true. And using the Pythagorean theorem is quite simple, right? Let's use this word problem to show an example. In a 25-inch television set, the length of the screen's diagonal is 25 inches. If the screen's height is 15 inches, what is its width? Well, first of all, did you realize that when you read the size of a television, you are reading the diagonal length across the screen? Most of us probably didn't know that. But in this case, this is a 25-inch television. So the hypotenuse of this right triangle is 25 inches. We know one of the legs, in this case, the height of that TV screen, is 15 inches. And we're being asked to find the width of the screen, which is going to be the other leg of the right triangle. So let's calculate that width. So we have, I'll call that A squared, the width, the side that we're solving for, plus 15 squared equals the hypotenuse squared, 25 squared. Right? Now I need to solve for A. So I'm going to subtract 15 squared over to the right side. So I'm going to have A squared equals 25 squared minus 15 squared. And then I need to take the square root of both sides because I don't want to solve for A squared. I want to solve for A. So A is going to equal the square root of 25 squared minus 15 squared. We can bring up the trusty old calculator. Square root of 25 squared minus 15 squared equals 20. So we know that A equals 20, and in this case, that was, let's use some green again on this TV screen, that was the width of the television, 20 inches.